Welcome back, ARK players, to a brand new video. Now, today's one is going to be a pretty interesting video because we're going to be reacting to some comments, but also we're going to be covering what Studio Wildcard said in regards to the apparent removing of comments. Now, that's come out as it wasn't true. They are not removing their YouTube comments. That was what the biggest thing that was going on in the Discord, and this has now been proven, so I'm going to show you guys that. But then we are going to react to some comments, and we're going to talk about kind of the reason they are like it at the moment. It's been like it for years, by the way, but it's at a pretty poor stage at the moment, especially when they do their cross-platform mod spotlights, you know, Power Rangers videos and everything like that. They've been a little bit savage and ARK's been getting a bit cooked. But as for positive things, in 2 days time we have the official first ever launch of the partner DLC Asterius with Nakatus dropping on Wednesday the 12th. Now, as I've mentioned in many videos now for the last couple of days, if you want to come and join the LoadedCrysis cluster, the link is in the description down below. If you want to come and play Asterius day one with 100 slots, I can't even tell you what the base spots are going to be because we don't even know how. We know this map is absolutely huge, so I'm sure there's going to be, even though there's 100 slots, I'd say come and reserve it, but I'm sure there's going to be loads of base spots. So link is in the description down below to the Discord. We've got great admins. We've also got like all the different channels that you need to meet a new tribe, trade, everything is all there. Link is in the description. So we're also, obviously we've got Love Ascended coming as well on the same day, so you're going to have boosted rates if you're on official. We are also going to be, I'm just about to leak something early, but normally I haven't put it in my Discord, but we will have boosted rates as well on the LoadedCrysis cluster with Love Ascended, so that's going to be fun too. But apart from that, let's get on with the video. If you do enjoy it, smash that like button, subscribe, and let's head over to the post. So, as you can see, I'm going to now make myself small dom, so let's quickly move myself down here. Look, this isn't even small dom, this is tiny dom, hello! But if I then, obviously, minimize OBS. So, Wildcard posted out saying, I know everyone is dying to know, but we did not intentionally disable comments on our latest YouTube video. It was flagged, oh, this was actually today. It was flagged by YouTube as being for kids, and we've just appealed it. Just for those conspiracy theorists out there. Why is there a picture of Cedric there? But yeah, so that's what's apparently being said, and you know, I understand the reasons why people have been saying it, right? And the reasons why people have been saying it, let's make myself bigger, Dom, again for this part of the video. The reason that people have been saying this is because, as I said, ARK has been getting pretty bad responses in the comments. I'm going to be honest. Like, as much as I support this game more than anything, I really want it to do well. Of course, people are having problems with the game being broken. When new updates come out, it's not been going too good. So if we now quickly head over to Power Rangers Wave 2, this can actually be officially confirmed now. If I make myself small and just put myself down here, what you'll be able to see, guys, on the screen is this is the Power Rangers Wave 2 video, which if you want to come and check it out, but it actually does say, try YouTube Kids, an app made just for kids. And obviously what I guess has happened is because they've got this Power Rangers collaboration. You know, I know loads of people love Power Rangers. I used to watch Power Rangers as a kid, but what's probably happened here is YouTube have seen that it's Power Rangers and thought, okay, this is just for kids. So Wildcard didn't actually turn off the comments. So yes, those conspiracy theorists out there that are saying Wildcard are now going to turn off their comments for every single video, that isn't true. It's just the fact that YouTube have done this and they've made an appeal. And that's what Studio Wildcard has said in this post as well. But when you do come over to their cross-platform mods, by the way, they're still absolutely smashing it in views. Like, if you come over to their page, like, you know, the Club ARK ones still do okay. The cross-platform moddings, I mean, this one had 209k. Obviously, the main ones, such as, like, Extinction, 400,000 and things like that. Back in the day, yes, they used to get, like, millions and millions and millions for their DLCs. This one is pretty much the same. It's just that they did the launch trailer and the Bob's Tall Tales one separately. If we scroll down over to some other ones, the Center got 350. So, you know, right now they're still sort of getting between 400 and 300,000-400,000 views. They did used to get millions. You know, if we go to their most popular videos and stuff, like, you know, Ragnarok, I think will definitely hit over the million. I just have that feeling. And they used to get more views, and The difference is that half the community is playing on ASE and half the community is playing on ASA, and that's just the reasons. But if we head on to their most recent cross-platform video, as you can see here, I think they actually mentioned about the Asterisk stuff, which is coming to the main game. Did they mention it in here or not? I'm not too sure. But is this it here? Or is this Heroes of the Ark? This is a different one. But oh yeah, Asterisk official custom cosmetics, the structures and stuff like that is actually becoming an official thing with the game. So for the new map to be prepared. But you know, we start off in the comments. Can you guys see? Or am I in the way? No, I'm not in the way. Okay, that's good. So a lot of people are saying, you know, this is the best mid-game creature added to this game. Nick absolutely cooked with it, and it's 100% worth the download. It's nice to see Asterisk skins becoming custom cosmetics. You know, those new tech/mythical creatures look awesome. Sad thing is the modders doing 100 times better than the content than Snail Games, and yet Snail Games gets money out of them with sad faces, so that is probably one of the first main negative things there. And then as you start to scroll down, you start to see the most of the things that you will see in a comment section in an ARK video these days is can't play a broken game, no worries, here's some shiny mods. And do you know the one thing that's annoying is I'm not gonna like just be sitting here constantly and being like you know, and saying that go and buy all of the mods because I want the game to do well. And I still get comments to this day where people would say to me, LoadedCrysis, all he does is support Wildcard, never says what the truth is. And I always sit there and I think, I'm probably one of the main creators out there that actually sort of, if I don't agree with something, I say my opinion on it. And I just don't know where that comes from. But what I'm saying is that ASA overall is the better game by far than ASE, but and I know it's hard to keep as in content wise it's the better game, but for optimizations it's not, and I completely understand that, and that's why the comments scrolling down you will see is people saying interest in, but then a lot of it, optimize your game first, optimize it, fix your game please, with 276 upvotes at the comments, and fix your game. And I mean, what you'll just see a lot of the times is that does seem to be you know, more broken mods, fix your game, what's going on. So I understand why Studio Wildcard, why people thought that they were going to get rid of it. And you know, there's some comments here saying they need to get rid of moderators, they need to get rid of, you know, fix the game. And obviously you see it more when you go to new comments. If you ever go to it and you go to newest first, it's always, you know, complaining about why don't you just fix the crashes, why don't you fix the crashes joke of a game and things like that. And I understand why people say these things. I do, because you know, I see it in my own community. You know, I literally see people saying I can't bear it when I'm trying to play ARK and I'm crashing constantly, and when a new update comes out, it's unbearable. So this is why I've talked about it for ASA with this. The new optimization updates in the Unreal Engine 5.5 update that comes out is going to be hugely one of the biggest things I think in ARK's history it will be, because so many people will come to try it out, and first impressions is a massive thing. So if they can't manage to actually successfully do that, that's really going to harm them. Now, by the way, ARK is always the one thing that is insane, and why they've just hit the nail on the head with the most perfect game ever, is no matter what problems they have with the game, as long as people can at least play it to some form of a way, they're always going to have a player base. They're always going to have people that pay for things, like myself. Obviously, sometimes, I'm not going to lie to you, it took me a long time to buy the Pyromane. I was a ARK content creator that didn't buy the Pyromane because at the time I wasn't happy with what the situation was. So, you know, but they're always going to have that hardcore fan base. That's, for me, obviously as a content creator, is a great thing, because I love, you know, this is the one thing I love doing it all the time and everything like that, and ARK's one of my favorite games forever. But I always imagine, right, what if they managed to release this Unreal Engine 5.5 update, and one day they managed to optimize this version of the game, it looks great, it has fantastic content, it could explode. And I always go through, like, you know, the Steam charts, the player count and everything like that, and ASA's got more players these days because there's more content. But imagine if it finally stopped being that meme game, you know, the game that people look at as, you know, the ARK, the broken game, the game with problems, the game that you lose stuff. And that's never going to be a thing forever. I think it's always, I don't know why, it must be the system the game's built on. I'm sure Studio Wildcard can talk about it a little bit more. But if with the newest technology that comes out, it can improve ARK to a much better state, you know, this is a crazily fun game, and that is why it's so popular. If any other, I'm telling you, and I'm saying this is a fact, if any other game was as broken as ARK has been over the years, but had a totally different concept and wasn't ARK, it would be dead. 100%. It would just be. That's the fact. But because it's such an addictive game, there's so much you can always do. It just is impossible to die. I'm not even joking you, because it's just so fun. So if they could just optimize it and just get it to a point where it's, you know, just to at least a little bit more playable than it is, and people start to see that progress over time, I'm telling you, Studio Wildcard, you know, you're gonna get less hate in the comments. You're gonna get more people saying congratulations, just like No Man's Sky. And I mean, I'm not a game developer, so I can't give my opinions on what they need to do to fix things. That's not my part of the job. My job is to talk about important things in the community and try and give players a voice, and also developers a voice. So, you know, that's why I always say to ARK, you know, if they ever really want to share something with their community, I know they do it themselves, but I'm always open to these interviews. I'm always open to anything like that. And obviously, as something that I've said that I'm going to be doing more, hopefully within my career moving forward, is more interviews and stuff like that. And if you're a developer out there, if you work with ARK, or if you worked with ARK before in the past, come on, the show is welcome and people want to hear it. And, you know, and the comment, you know, the questions will always be lovely. And, you know, if anyone who truly knows me, I always want the best for this game. And, yeah, even though I do complain, but I think the complaining is justified. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe. As I said, come and join us in the cluster. The next couple of days is going to be wild. Please, Studio Wildcard, if you're finishing off this video, don't keep me up to 7 AM waiting for Asterisk. Can I please just have a sensible bedtime? That would be lovely. Anyway, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.